Excuse me, I'm researching for you. Y'all give up water, y'all do all that stuff, so why not do social media?
What's the point of it?
Then what's the point of giving up the water?
Health benefits.
Okay, more mind benefits, more space for your schoolwork.
Yeah, exactly. More
and less
focus. Stress. Right there, Bobby, right there.
You want me to straighten your hair? What?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. Can you stop? I'm trying to help Mom.
Okay. Can I have this? Thanks.
That's the one I wanted.
Oh, here, I'll take it.
No, take it.
Okay.
You already touched it.
Oh, we were recording, Bobby. What's up, Bazzle babes? It's your girl Joy back with another video. We're on the set, sucker. Clinton?
Yes!
We are. We getting started, sucker.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some holy water for you. That's what I'm gonna get. Put it right in your water bottle. Excuse.
Sorry.
I told y'all, it's only when I'm down. Can you wait? How y'all doing? If this is your first time tuning in to our chaos, to my chaos, I advise you to keep watching because you never know what's gonna come out of my mouth, honey. And we got some good. Stop trying to push my shirt up. She doesn't want me showing my sexy. That's what. How y'all doing? Look.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Am I doing it right, y'all? Whoa. Come on, do it, Bobby.
No. Can we go?
You Michelle Obama acting. Come on, stop being so conservative, Michelle Obama. Come on, do it with me. We're gonna go to the right. To the left, the other right. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
Sydney, get in here and do it for the one time.
Whoa!
Come on, City, do it for the one time.
I'm a secret hand.
Okay, sit down, Sydney. Bobby's too conservative. Sydney's going upstairs with her back. Okay, we're gonna go this way, Sydney. This is our other right. Okay, this way, our other right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Whoa. What are you driving the car?
It's not funny.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whoa.
That's not right.
It wasn't right, Sydney?
No.
Okay, all right. Bye. All right, guys, we finished playing, but you had a preview of what we're having. We got some boiled eggs down there, some potatoes down there. Clinton! Some boiled potatoes, some corn.
I hate that face so much.
Okay, we're just gonna dive in and we have some good topics we're gonna talk about. Bobby is writing a paper and I think it's a phenomenal topic, stuff that's going on in today's society. And I have a topic, someone else was talking about it and it was quite interesting. You know, I had to throw a little red lip on for y'all today. I don't do a red lip often. Hey, how you doing?
Stop! No.
Come on, let me kiss you, Bobby. Lay down.
No.
So.
Okay, let's eat. Don't be clicking on our channel. What you do?
Mom.
You're fine, Bobby. All right, so let me try them out. You saw what we eating, right? Y'all tired of seafood boils? Well, I don't want to mess up my pants. Give me that rag, Bobby.
I don't want to mess up my shirt.
Anyway.
Should I go
She didn't
put my
want-
shirt on?
No, it's too late.
Yeah.
It'll wash out. Okay, so. Oh my God. Oh my God, Bobby, we need a plate to put our shells. So let me tell you. So the sauce, I know. This is B-Love sauce. I made a huge batch of the beloved sauce, and I put it in, I think I had 4 baggies full. I put them in baggies. So I divided the sauce, made sure I got to the bottom. Thank you. So I made sure I got the stuff at the bottom when I packaged it. So every time I want to do a quick little boil or something, I'll add a little butter. I'll add a little more butter, and then I'll add sazon, a little bit of water, and a bouillon cube. I added half a bouillon cube. Oh my god. And it's perfect. Perfect. And we got some beef sausage. Oh my god. Hope you guys are doing well.
No cold.
And what time is it? I always like to tell you at a time. 6:25.
See, and she was saying we're gonna eat like early, and 4 hours later.
Well, I had to go to the store to make sure you guys have stuff, snacks for your state testing and stuff.
I'm too tall for this now.
So we have to step back. Yeah, I know there's some people who don't like the beloved sauce, but it tastes good to me. And you know, you make it, you can tweak it over time, but if you get the basic ingredients of it, tweak it and make it yours. Now, I like the ginger. She doesn't like ginger, so I didn't add the ginger to it. I love ginger.
No bueno.
No bueno. So what I did, once the beloved sauce, you know, was defrosted and all that stuff, then I put the shrimp in the sauce. I wish I could get to some onions though. And it's not too salty. So we haven't eaten. What did you end up eating?
Sausage?
Just some of the sausage?
No, I cooked one and ate it like a hot dog.
Is that your potato? I'm gonna try egg. Clinton! So what had happened? Clinton's voice would be all in the background. It's annoying.
And I need a fork or something.
I need a spoon to get some of that juice, right? Yeah, if you want to put the juice on, you know, your stuff, a spoon would be great, right?
Yeah, I can get me a spoon now.
Okay, so let's get a few more bites and we'll get into this topic, child. And if you were into sports, I would love to know your opinion on this.
Bro, are you kidding me?
We didn't need to.
You got all this space over there.
That's good.
You're good, bro.
That's good. And these shrimp actually had the heads on them. I didn't feel like having anything stare me in the face today, so I chopped the heads off. I wasn't in the mood today to be playing with no eyeballs.
Oh, dang it.
I just wasn't in the mood. So I cut them off. Can you think straight now, Bobby? So what is your topic about? So Bobby, if you don't know, this is my daughter. And Bobby is in the, what grade you in? 10th grade.
How old am I?
We're not talking about age, we're talking about your paper. And she's writing a paper for school. 10th grade, and is this pre-AP class, English? So, the expectation for pre-AP and AP way different than a level. And let me tell you, at her school, you come out of that school, you're gonna be a phenomenal writer. I mean, those teachers, their expectations are so high for the AP and pre-AP classes. Level 2, no? Or not as hard? Not as hard? I'd be like, that sounds like an A paper to me. Clinton! Clinton, my dear son.
Yes, I hear you.
I don't want your voice all in the background of my thing. Yes, I feel the same way. Deep sigh. Period.
You should probably just get off the game.
Right, just get off for a few minutes. We're almost done.
You literally can't help yourself
He can't.
to yell for no reason.
Anyway, what's your topic, Bobby?
Should
This is real life, though. It's not gonna be quiet, super quiet up in here, child. I told you, this chaos. Go ahead.
Should college athletes get paid, like beyond their scholarships?
Should college athletes, so do you think college athletes should be paid? And in my opinion, here's the difference. I think teachers should be paid a lot, but they're not. I hear they're working on something in Texas, so something for the new school year, so I'll see.
What are they working on?
An increase for teachers. That's what someone told me. But here's the thing. With college athletes, and why teachers don't, I'm assuming, don't make a lot of money, because in the school system, teachers aren't bringing in people, they're not bringing in money to the school.
How did
They're
teachers
not filled.
come into this?
I'm just saying as far as money. Because I'm a teacher. And I believe we're underpaid. But we're not bringing in money. We're not filling up a stadium and people aren't paying for tickets versus college athletes are. I feel as though college athletes are bringing in millions of dollars, especially for the popular games and stuff like that. They're bringing in millions. So do you think they should get, and they're not, some of them are not allowed to work, or they're not allowed to make a certain amount of money?
What?
College athletes, so they could get jobs and stuff that doesn't interfere with their training and stuff.
Why wouldn't they be able to? They can't stop them from that.
So what did your research, what did you find from your research?
It was just saying, like, a lot of it is like, all of my research, because we have to use these certain databases, it's all overwhelmingly no, they shouldn't pay them, because they're going to school for an education, not like they're students over athletes. And so they're getting this full ride scholarship. That should be enough to compensate for it, to get a free education, because the college education is not cheap. So it's all overwhelmingly no, because they're there for the education, and these like expensive scholarships, like the money that they bring in supposedly are going towards paying for their scholarships, their education, the facilities. uniforms, all that stuff. And so they're saying they shouldn't, basically because of that. But they're saying little of it is saying yes because of how much money they're bringing in and like how many hours they devote to their sport. They're practically employees. Like they practice for the school more than a full-time employee does. And so they should get paid for that, because with all these hours that they
so bad, bruh.
with all these hours that they put in, they should be getting paid for it, because they can't go out and get a job because the demand, or like the
That's what I was saying about the jobs, Bobby. And you was like, what?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. Yeah, I did see her. What?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's no NCAA rule and regulation that they can't go out and get jobs. That's what it sounded like you were trying to say.
Well, what are your thoughts on it? Do you think college athletes should be paid? But it does make sense for the scholarships and stuff. Right?
I still think they should.
You think they should get paid?
Yeah. I think I could write a stronger essay if I said no, but I think they should be paid.
So you're going to be for the pay or against the pay? Now, is it your job to write a persuasive essay to change the reader's mind?
I just have to say, like, I have to introduce the counter argument in my essay.
So, for you students out there, if you need to come up with an essay topic, there's a lot of controversy about should athletes get paid. Girl, we didn't do a thumbnail. Is it too late? What can we do, Bobby? Child, we done ate almost all the food. I'm drinking my orange vanilla Coke. What are you drinking? Water?
Water.
She did this New Year's resolution stuff. Ooh. Well, she only drinks child. Well, she only drinks water. Okay. So that's Bobby's topic. We discussed this topic for her paper, but there wasn't enough information on it or something.
That's a big yolk.
There wasn't enough information on it. You gotta pour some of the juice on it.
No, I can't. I have to find stuff that's in the database, and that's not in the database.
Oh, so this topic wasn't in the database. But, okay. I'm not knocking anyone's sexuality. You do you.
This is real controversial.
I like that one. I know it's controversial. That's why we're gonna talk about it. Ooh. So, here's this one. I'm not knocking anyone's sexuality at all. Sexual preference, whatever. You do you. But so I heard someone else talking about this, and I was like, that's a really good point. I think it was D.L. Hughley. I like him, and he don't care what anybody thinks. He's gonna say what's on his mind and boo boo boo. But how do you feel about sports? Still on sports, but someone who was born male but now female. They did the gender reassignment surgery, the hormone pills and all that, but they still want to compete. Now they want to compete with women. Do you think, I still, in my opinion, you know, I'm not a doctor, but I still think that their strength, their height, all those things still have an advantage over genetically born women. Now they want to compete in sports, along with other women. Do you think they should be allowed? Not because of their sexuality, not at all, but because men are typically stronger and faster than women. But then I started thinking, and I agreed, I was like, yeah, he does have a point there. But then I started thinking, once you start your hormone therapy, doesn't that advantage,
That's what I was gonna say.
doesn't that advantage goes away because your muscles kind of go down? It's like you transform more into a woman. You see what I'm saying? It's like you start to change so that you may not have the same strength. I don't know, but what are your thoughts on that? And I don't want anybody on here hating on the LGBTQ community at all. You know, these are life issues. Do you think they should be able to compete, you know, with the opposite sex who were born that way? What do you think?
I don't know the science behind doing transitioning between I don't know the science behind transitioning genders, so I don't know if I would speak on it that much, because if the hormones do like change the way these men who are transitioning to women perform in like their strength and everything, then I'd see how it would be fair. But if it doesn't, then I could also see it the other way, how they'd have an advantage and it'd be unfair. But I don't know. I'm not the one to speak on it because I don't know the science behind
But you still have an opinion.
the hormones.
But if I knew, or maybe someone out there knows, if the hormone treatment lessens their abilities and puts them on an even playing field, by all means, have them compete. But if there's still a slight advantage, I'll say no. Because also athletes, they're tested to see if they're taking any drugs. So would this hormone therapy be considered drugs? Or even women who are transitioning to male, don't they take testosterone? Don't they take those?
But I
Take
feel
their
like
tea?
they can't discriminate about that also.
So, or would that be discrimination? These are all valid points.
Like, who are they to tell them?
But if it's giving the other team a unfair disadvantage,
Yeah.
I may do a little more research on that one. But what are your thoughts? But I wonder, but I assume someone who's on hormone therapy transitioning to be a male, would they have an advantage over the average male? Same thing.
The average female?
No, female transitioning to male. Now they want to compete in male sports because they identify as male. Would they then have an advantage because now they're taking...
It could be considered a performance enhancing drug.
Right. Right.
Which are illegal in all sports.
Right. I don't know.
But it is also something that they have to take.
Right.
So,
But when it comes to competing, is it fair or unfair? Well, Bobby, I think you picked a really, really good topic for your paper. But you are going to take the stand as opposed to athletes getting paid.
no.
For them being paid.
I feel like I'd be able to write a stronger paper if I did against it, because I have to write a paper based on the evidence that I get. But I just don't feel passionate about that, so I don't want to write about that.
Good. So you want to write what you're passionate about. Very good, Bobs.
So, I don't know. I just have to use the evidence that I got.
So if you haven't watched the video, it's on my main channel, Only in Bazzle's World. It was like skipping school for basketball. And so the topic there was, should Bobby skip school to go to a basketball game in another city? So what are your thoughts on that?
And I'd be playing in the basketball game, not to go watch a basketball game.
Yeah, for her to play as an athlete. Would you take your child out of school to go play a game?
And it's not even on the table because she can't leave work.
Right. Well, if it's one of your friends, you can hitch a ride. But you have exams and stuff Friday, right? You have things you need to accomplish, correct?
Usually on Fridays.
Yeah, usually on Fridays they have exams and stuff. Because I know even in my class, I do quizzes. I do a quiz and stuff on Fridays, so. Would you take your child? Or if you're a teen, would you skip school knowing that academics is more of your stronger point? Would you skip school to go play basketball in the basketball tournament with your team, an outside team? Would you skip school? Or would you try to convince your parents to skip school and take off from work? I just got my job. How I'm gonna leave? You're talking about, oh, I need a day off. I haven't even been there 3 weeks. Because the first week I was just observing. So, do you want to take off from school, Bobby?
If I didn't have anything to do, then.
And you gonna mess up your perfect attendance?
Perfect attendance isn't, like, we get like little pins for it or whatever, but it doesn't mean anything. It's not, because I usually have okay grades. And so if you have all A's, then you can have up to like 9 absences, 5, 6, 7, 9 absences. I'm not absent that often, so.
Say that again? What the absences? Cause your brother.
Yeah, he most likely will not be able to exit finals because he doesn't have the
He
grades
won't exhibit
for
nothing.
that.
I'm hoping he graduates. Somebody asks, is Clint gonna graduate? I hope so.
I think he's gonna graduate. It's so rare that they hold seniors back. It's so rare.
To come in and do extra credits.
It's so rare. But the question is, what's he gonna do after?
Military.
But the thing is, he can't go to the military.
Right, he has to study for the test.
And there's physical tests.
So what you saying? What do you mean?
Yeah, you have to get into the military.
Right. That's when you go to boot camp. That's when you go to boot camps, Bobby.
Because like my
Oh, you're saying that he's not strong.
I ain't saying that.
Then what are you saying?
Like, my friend's brother's friend couldn't even get into the military.
Why, girl?
And he was like, he was pretty jacked.
Why he couldn't get in?
I don't know. I don't think he met the requirements. So I don't know, Mom.
Not everybody in the military is Diesel.
And like these people who want to go into the military are like passionate about going into the military.
Oh, well, he's not passionate about anything besides video games. You gotta find something.
Maybe go to Lone Star.
If he didn't put any effort into high school, what makes you think that he's gonna put effort into Lone Star?
A community college.
And who's paying for that?
What should you call it?
I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. He shows no. College is not for everybody.
So
even what do you call those schools?
Trade schools.
A trade school. We talked about trade schools and what I get. I don't know. We did a whole video. I don't know. well, you graduating in a couple of weeks, and the question is, what are you gonna do? And it's still, I don't know. You can't sit up in the house and play video games all day. You can't do that. So, and then there's Job Corps.
What's that?
Someone else mentioned Job Corps to me. She said, I don't know, maybe the requirements isn't as strenuous. I would have to look into it, but she said she did Job Corps.
What is Job Corps?
Heck if I know. You go, I don't know. So maybe that. It's like I also want him to experience the world. I want him to experience the world. I want him to experience life. He'll be content never leaving these four walls. Never. Wouldn't he?
I just don't think.
And she be feeling all stuff. No, the military, no. No, I don't want him to go. No.
Stop.
No. It's my brother.
Because it is. I may not like him all the time, but he's still my brother.
But I still think the military would be good for him.
I can see that, but
You get a chance to learn. I know women go to the military, I get that. But I can't, maybe this is where I failed as a mom. I can't teach him how to be a man. I can't. Maybe, and I'm not saying some women haven't raised some amazing men. They have. But I don't think I did a good job at it. I'm just tired.
I think he just doesn't have the maturity to.
No. Anyway, we're gonna start talking about that boy like he can't hear us upstairs. He probably can't. He was those headphones. So, but why did he get into the military? He didn't pass the test.
I'm like that. We're talking about it in our car.
But there are certain branches too that are harder to get into than others.
Yeah.
I think I heard the Air Force or the Marines. None of us really know how to swim, so
That's out the question.
that's out the question. Was it the Army?
Don't you know? You have to learn how to swim.
For the Marines, the Navy, that's water.
I still think you have to know how to swim.
Well, he better learn.
I don't think that's.
Throw him a life vest.
If he has no interest in going to the military, what makes you think he's going to succeed in the military?
Because then they're going to be somebody with structure.
Of course it's gonna
What else he going to do? I can't have him. I don't even want to talk about it. Because it makes my nerves bad.
So let's say he doesn't. 'Cause it's not like you're just going to throw him out on the streets. You're not going to just throw him out on the streets. So, because you know that's not an option. No, like
I bought this suitcase that none of you have seen. It's a it's a nice suitcase.
I'm like legitimately concerned.
So am I, Bobby.
But let's just say that isn't an option.
He has to figure out something. Graduates. I don't even think he took the SAT. He wasn't interested.
He didn't take no SAT.
He wasn't interested. Not interested. And I'm not trying to push SAT on college or someone who's not interested, because they do have wonderful trade schools. They do.
But what's he gonna go to a trade school for?
I asked him if he wanted to do computer programming. I've asked him design.
Stay on God, bro. These kids are so garbage.
So I'm like,
These kids have to have new pumps. Kids are.
I don't know.
What's he gonna do?
They're a robot.
I don't know.
Cause it's like he's got like 5-6 weeks because they get out earlier than we do.
Yeah.
His graduation.
But that
time-
video game will be gone. Graduation, that is your graduation gift. Gone. He doesn't play during the week. Weekends, I let him play. You graduate, it is gone. You're a grown man now. And you're 18. Gone. Now it's no longer time. Now, if you playing video games and you can pay for all these bills, play as much as you want.
Girl, I have to move out.
We will all have to move out. No, we have to give him a padded room.
So if that did happen, he would get it.
Oh, if he could pay all these bills, he could play video games as long as he wanted to if he could pay all these bills. But for some people that takes years. And I'm not trying to have a man laying around in the house not doing anything besides video games and not being able to pay bills. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, keep him and keep us in your prayers. With that little bit said, I'm full, y'all. We have 4 shrimp left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shrimp left. That'll be a cute snack later.
For me tomorrow after school.
You better eat these potatoes.
Full.
You full? Those will be good snack later. And lots of potatoes. Those will be good later with something. And we have lots of sausage. We have beef sausage. It was good. So I just love that I made a big batch of sauce and froze them into little packages. Thank you, Bobby. Well, guys, see my lipstick gone, child.
Oh my god, it is.
Right.
You
so I'm like,
it.
I ate that, child. I ate it. It was good. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any, I want you to leave your comments down below. Any suggestions you have about our topics, about her essay, about the performance enhancement drugs and transgender and this and that. So I don't know. And then any advice you have for Clinton, my son? Clinton. And I'm not pushing college at all, because it's not for everybody. But you gotta push yourself somewhere. Push on out the door.
What jobs can you get without going to college?
You go to trade school. Trade school. There's tons of things you can do at trade school. But what is he interested in besides gaming? And there are some successful gamers out there, but that's like hitting a lotto. That's like hitting a lotto. So who wants to sit around with a child playing video games for 5, 6, 7, 8 years to see if that lotto, if those numbers turn up? No, not as a grown man. I'm sorry. You need to be helping contribute. You need a job. But graduation, game gone. You can't sit around. You done graduated, no more school. You think you just gonna sit home all day playing video games, not contributing, have an attitude just to do some dishes? Child, bye. My nerves can't take anymore. Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, whatever, our little topics. I appreciate you watching if you made it to the end. Ooh, was this a long video? Child, I need to get me a timer.
Yeah, because it's probably like...
That doesn't tell you the minutes. Does that tell you the minutes?
18 minutes, 30 minutes.
Oh, that's not. Oh, that does tell you how long we've been running. No, but it stopped.
Yeah, so it was like, if it stops at 20 minutes, I said it's like 40 minutes.
I done did it again, y'all. Another long video. All right, guys. Until next time. Later.